The first habit is spending too much time on social media. I see so many young people nowadays, people my age, who are addicted to social media. They are literally addicted to it. They spend more time looking at other people, looking at their friends, what they posted, than they spend time with themselves. Then they spend time on their self-improvement. Just imagine how weird this is. They spend more time watching what that random guy posted, watching what their friends up to, just stalking other people involved in all this drama. Oh, look at what they posted. Instead of just spending time with themselves, spending time with the people around them, spending time with his family, her family. These people are just addicted to social media. They're addicted to seeing what others are up to. They are so absorbed in their internet life. They want to look the best on the internet. They edit their pictures, pick out the best pictures, even though in real life they are a mess, full of insecurity. So they project this perfect image of themselves on social media. And they're judging everyone on social media. Oh, look at what this guy, look at what Jimmy posted. What? Who gives a shit? Who cares what that guy posted? No one cares. You should focus on, well, I wanted to say that you should focus on yourself, but it's more like you shouldn't focus on what others are posting on social media. You should focus on your life. Focus on the people who are actually around you in real life, who actually love you, who actually care about you. Not those fake social media friends who don't care about you. Just stop. Just stop using social media. What if you miss out on all the drama? Who cares? And if you're completely honest with me right now, you are probably also addicted to social media. Maybe you're not addicted to posting or looking at what other random people posted, but you are probably addicted to scrolling, to watching random videos, to content consumption. Imagine for a second this guy on the bus who is completely brain dead and who's on TikTok. You probably know what I'm talking about, this type of person. This guy on the bus, sitting on the bus, who's completely brain dead. He's so absorbed by TikTok. It's like virus or running out from his phone and are connected directly to his brain, sucking out all his energy. He's that absorbed by it. His brain is that fried by his phone. So he's just sitting there, not even blinking, not even moving. Only his thumb is moving to go to the next video. So just sitting there like this, completely brain dead. Even if the bus crashed, he wouldn't notice it. He would be still watching Minecraft porn or whatever on his phone. TikTok and these scrolling apps, it does that to you. Your brain will literally hurt when you use them too much. Everything, after you use them, everything in your life will become worse. It will go down a few levels. It literally fries your brain. You might think that you don't look like that brain dead guy on the bus, but you look the same when you're using those platforms. In the same way, you're there in a bad posture, hunched over, completely absorbed, scrolling. Imagine thinking to yourself, asking yourself, what is the best way you can spend your time? What is a great thing that you can do right now? You have to be a complete dumbass if your final decision is watching some random videos on TikTok, scrolling on Instagram. Really, you have to be a dumbass to think that is the best way you can spend your time. Even sitting and staring at a wall is way better than scrolling. So really just quit all of that. Quit social media. Quit all these scrolling apps. Trust me, it will be one of the best decisions of your life. Your health, your mental health will become 3 times as better. I'm not joking. That is what is ruining your mental health. And if you might be thinking now that you will miss out on a lot of things, like you want to see what others posted, but trust me, it's not worth it. Is seeing what Timmy posted worth sacrificing your mental health over? Really think about that. And you also might be thinking that, okay, what? But I won't be able to text other people. Like, I use Instagram to text other people. I just use Messenger. There are a bunch of other messaging apps that you can use. That's what I use personally, Messenger. So just quit it, trust me. Just quit it. The second habit is porn and masturbation. Now you already probably know just how awful porn is for you and your mental health and for your brain and for your relationships. How awful it is for all of these things. Like if you watch porn, you'll start like over sexualizing everything. You'll be obsessed with sex and ejaculation. And you won't be able to have these deep, genuine connections with people. You won't be able to have deep relationships with people because you'll be obsessed with ejaculation and sex. That's all that you'll be thinking about. Like cows are obsessed with ejaculation. Little monkeys are obsessed with ejaculation. You should be better than a little monkey. Like I'm so obsessed with ejaculation, like that you can't control yourself. Also, when you watch porn, is like sexual disturbing images will just pop into your head randomly throughout the day. Like you're talking with some people, having a nice time, eating, and just out of nowhere, randomly, like this image of like a Minecraft porn just pops into your head. Like, do you really want that? Your brain is so obsessed that it will produce these random sexual images in your head. And also, there's this shame associated with it. Like, you probably know that feeling when you masturbate and 2 hours later you're out and you're talking with other people, socializing. Like, you feel this, you feel awful. You feel this shame inside you. You feel lesser. Do you really want that? Do you want to feel that shame, these random images, cannot having able to have a great deep relationship with someone? Is it really worth it for you for a few seconds, seconds of ejaculation and pain? Pleasure, sorry. Is it really worth it? Now you probably already knew most of these things, that how bad porn is. But masturbation is also just as bad. Because imagine for a second how much energy it takes your body to produce sperm. It is the most potent stuff in your body. You can literally create life with it. Another human being. Imagine how potent and how much energy it takes to produce that. And all that work that your body is doing, you're just jizzing it on your desk. Now, think for a second. What will happen if you just spill out all your energy like that? Your body will have to compensate. It will have to create more energy. It has to be replaced. And you will feel depleted of energy afterwards. Like you probably noticed that after you ejaculate, you feel weak. You feel lethargic. You feel lazy. You feel deflated. Let me read you a quote from the book The Way of the Superior Man, which talks about this. I highly recommend this book. And it says this and much more. This is like only a small section about ejaculation. It feels great for a few moments, but the price you pay for the genital sneeze of ejaculation is a much higher level of mediocrity in your daily life. You will find that you don't have the extra gusto necessary to live your life with utter impeccability. Excess ejaculations pave the road to living a good life, but not a great life. In a subtle way, excess ejaculations will diminish your courage to take risks professionally and spiritually. You will settle for doing enough to get by, to be comfortable, but you will find that you would rather watch TV than write your novel, meditate, or make that important phone call. You will have enough motivation to live a decent life, but ejaculations drain you of the cutting through energy that is necessary to pierce your own wall of lethargy and slice through the obstructions that arise in the world. Your gift will remain largely ungiven. So just stop watching porn and ejaculating so much. Really just get some control over yourself. You're better than a little monkey addicted to ejaculation. So the third habit is eating too much sugar. You probably know that sugar is just awful for you. Too much sugar is awful for you. And every company knows this. Every company knows just how awful sugar is. But they put a bunch of sugar in your food. And do you know why? Because it's addicting. Sugar is really addicting. So if they put a bunch of sugar in your food, you will buy more. And that means more profit for them. So these big companies don't actually care about your health. They do not care. They will put 40 grams of sugar in your Coke so that they will get more profit. They don't care about your health. There are just so many reasons why it's bad for you. Literally like 50 pages you could write about why sugar is bad for you. You will gain a lot of weight if you eat too much sugar, really. It really accelerates weight gain. It's also awful. You will feel fatigued. You will get this boost of energy and a whole huge crash of energy. You will be really fatigued. Also, it causes diabetes, inflammation, a whole bunch of diseases sugar can cause. Spikes your insulin, which is very bad. It also affects you mentally. If you eat too much sugar, you will feel it in your state of being, in your state of mind. And it's very important to have a good state of mind for your life. And you're just ruining all that with eating sugar, because you gotta realize that what you put inside you doesn't just affect your physical body. It affects how you feel, how much can you remember, what kind of decisions you make. It affects this, not just your body. So when you put a bunch of sugar in your body, don't be surprised when you're fatigued, you don't feel like doing anything, you have a headache, you feel depressed, awful. It has a very big chance that it is because of what you're eating. It is because your diet. So you gotta really look out what you put into your body. Because if you put shit into your body, you will function like shit. Duh, no surprise. Really, you gotta decide what you're going to put inside your body. Don't just eat compulsively whatever comes. Don't just react to situation, respond to them. And there is sugar everywhere right now. There is sugar in your milk everywhere. There is 40 or 50 grams of sugar. 40 I think. In one soda. In half a liter of soda. 40 to 45 grams of sugar. And little kids are drinking that. I can't imagine those parents who let their kids drink those awful sodas full of sugar. They are literally giving poison to their children. So really think about whether or not you're going to drink that Coke or not. You're poisoning yourself. I'm not joking. I mean, you can do whatever you want. You can eat 100 grams of sugar every day, but you'll see the consequences of that. So these have been the 3 habits that you should definitely quit: social media scrolling, masturbation, watching porn, and eating too much sugar. So I hope that you like this video. If you're interested, I'm doing free one-on-one calls. You can ask me anything, any advice you want. There will be an email in the description. You can send an email to that and we'll contact each other. We'll have a call. So if you're interested, link in the description. So I hope that you enjoyed this video. Have a great day and goodbye.